Hi everybody, Tex-Mex here. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I wanted to ask and potentially answer a couple of questions. You know, there are some questions that sometimes keep me awake at night, such as, you know, what is the duality of man? Does our consciousness, our soul transcend our mere physical body? What is the ultimate meaning of life? And of course, do bulk packs shoot as well as standard packs? This was actually a subscriber requested video. One of my subscribers asked if I could shoot the Blazer, the standard pack and the bulk pack to see how they do compare to each other. And luckily, I have some Aguila, and I have the Aguila Super Extra 38 grain, the bulk pack and the standard pack. So honestly, I'm not sure what the answer will be on this one. Typically, I think many people think that the bulk packs are going to have a slightly lower quality than the standard packs. I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, there could be some other issues. There could be in the packaging of the bulk packs versus the standard packs, that the rounds take a little bit of deformation, or just the fact that they're bundled together in a large pack other than separated in the standard packs, that, you know, they could get a little bit of deformation on the lead bullet, the lead projectile. That could cause issues with accuracy or just consistency between rounds. So what we're going to do here is we're going to fire once again out of two rifles, out of the my 10-22 LVT and my bolt action Ruger American. We're going to fire 10 rounds each out of each. So we're going to fire 10 rounds of the standard pack Blazer out of the Ruger American and the LVT and compare it to 10 rounds of the bulk pack, and then we're going to do the same thing with the Aguila or Aguila, however you prefer to pronounce it. So let me get the target set up. We're going to shoot it out there to 50 yards, and we'll see how well the standard packs measure up versus the bulk. Well, we're going to start off with the Aguila. As you can see, it has a little plastic insert that you can put the rounds in. And I'm thinking that may be one of the things that keeps the rounds from deforming like they might be in the bulk pack. And that may cause them to be a little more accurate. But we won't know till we fire some rounds downrange. So let's see here. So first we will do the LVT. Oh, it looks like we had ourselves a failure to eject. So let me take out the magazine here. Yeah, I crimped the case up pretty bad. But we'll just keep going. Put that round back in. Again, another failure to eject. Fascinating. Now these are the first rounds I've fired out of this rifle since I've cleaned it. So I did lubricate it pretty well, but may just be breaking it back in. Let's see here. A little bit of a wind. Let's hold off. Okay. That should be 10, right? Yeah, that's 10. Okie doke. Now let us try the 10 rounds of the standard Aguila pack out of the Ruger American. I always keep snap caps inside my rifle since you never want to dry fire 22s. I mean, I guess there may be a couple of 22s you can dry fire, but typically rimfires, it's unadvised, or it's not advised, unadvisable to dry fire. Should be the 10th round. Let's see here. That's 10. Nope, that's 9. This should be 10. There we go. 10 rounds. Now I'm going to load the magazines with the bulk pack. So we'll start with the LVT 1022. This is the Super Aguila 38 grain bulk pack. I'm going to shoot the target right under where we shot the regular pack, or standard pack. Okay, that's 10 rounds. Now, the Aguila bulk pack out of the Ruger American. Okie doke, 10 rounds. So that seemed to go well. Oh, it looks like this camera may have drifted a little bit. So before we go and start looking at the groups, let's go ahead and start doing the Blaser ammunition. Now for this next session, we're going to start with the Blaser standard pack. First, the Ruger LVT. Oh, that last shot I pulled. So I've been doing pretty well, but that last one I did. I felt myself pull it a little to the right. Okie doke. So now the Blaser, I keep wanting to call it Blaser, the Blaser standard pack out of the Ruger American rimfire. This should be 10. That's 10. Okie doke. Now I'm going to load it up with the bulk pack, the Blaser bulk pack. And now the Blaser milk carton bulk pack. Start with the Ruger 1022 LVT. And that should be 10. Yep, that's 10. Okay. Now, the Ruger American rimfire. And that should be 10. Yep. Let's go grab our targets. And that was a fun shoot, but before we begin, let me take a look at my rifles real quick because I've had some requests. This here is a Ruger LVT. Stands for Light Varmint Target, I believe. It was a Tallow exclusive. They made a limited run of these where they had them in 3 configurations, all blued, all stainless, and a two-tone that had a blued receiver with a stainless barrel. The difference between these and your standard, say, Target, Ruger Target, is that although it starts off as a bull barrel here, it tapers down, which makes it a little bit lighter to be carrying out in the field. Still an extremely accurate rifle. I was so happy with my purchase on this one. And luckily for anyone looking for them, Tallow, I believe this year, just produced some more, or asked Ruger to produce some more. The only difference is going to be that those are going to come with a threaded barrel, because this is a 20-inch barrel. Mine is not threaded, but the new ones I believe are going to be threaded. Only difference between this one and standard is that I did change out the trigger. The trigger on this is a KIDD trigger system. That's KIDD. They make great triggers. If you are trying to make an extremely accurate 1022, I recommend you go look at their website because their triggers really are amazing and help you squeeze a lot of accuracy out of a 1022. And I've got a variable power Vortex scope on here with an adjustable objective. And then I've got my Ruger American. And the Ruger American is a bolt action. Now this one has an 18-inch barrel, but it is threaded, so I got the thread protector on there. Also a very accurate rifle. It comes with this kind of AccuTrigger type system, so I did not switch out the trigger. All I did was go ahead and lighten it as much as I could, as much as the factory trigger would allow, and that made it a pretty good trigger. It's a bolt action, obviously, other than as opposed to the semi-auto of the 1022. And it's got a Leupold, so don't yell at me at the comments, Freedom, VX Freedom 3x9x33 with an adjustable objective as well. I think this is specifically a rimfire scope. So both of them have some pretty cool shoulder straps. This one I got from the Ruger store, and this one as well. It's got this really pretty leather with the Ruger emblem on it. So let's take a look at our results. Now, it's sort of interesting here. As far as the Aguila goes, not a lot of difference between the bulk pack and the standard pack. So that was the LVT's group on the standard. That was the Ruger Americans group. And then on the bulk pack, the LVT Ruger American. I don't have a pair of calipers, to measure exact differences here, but it looks like it's pretty similar on the Ruger American, not a lot of difference. And as far as the Ruger LVT, it looks like it actually shot the bulk pack a little bit tighter than the standard box. Not a whole lot tighter, but it does look like a slightly better grouping there. Now on the Blazer, looks like we had the opposite results. Both the LVT and the Ruger American shot the standard box relatively well. I know, and I think I call it out there while I was shooting. You hear me say that I pulled a shot, and I believe it was this shot right now. I have to look at the other camera that was focused on the targets, but I think my last shot did pull to the right. So if you take that out, that's actually a really good group out of the LVT, and a decent group out of the Ruger American as well. Not so much with the bulk pack. The Ruger American did not like the bulk pack. It opened up a lot. And even the LVT opened up. It did not like it as much as the standard pack, especially like say if you take out that one round I pulled. So kind of mixed results. On the Blazer, it seemed that my rifles like the standard box better than the bulk box. As far as the Aguila, about the same. They liked the standard and the bulk box about the same, other than potentially the LVT liked the bulk a little bit more. And as I've said in my prior videos concerning 22 long rifles, 22s are infamously finicky and very picky about the types of ammunition they like. So if you have a 22 rifle or a pistol that you're trying to shoot as accurately as possible, as always, I recommend get as many different types of ammo as you can, different weights, different brands. And you'll be surprised. You'll find some that your rifle or pistol hates, and you'll hopefully find one particular brand or weight that it loves. And then with any luck, as ammunition starts to appear more on the shelves, you can buy a whole bunch of that and save it to shoot out of your firearm. So another fun video. Thank you all for watching again. I hope you are staying safe and having fun sending lead downrange wherever you are at. And I will see you in the next video.